Good. It's going to be peaceful. Fine. You've asked the commissioner of police to make sure his men are doing the right thing. Fine. End of story. All right. Leave it at that. Once again, let me say this before going to break and I start to read your messages. All right. The fact that someone decides to protest doesn't mean the person is a bad person. The fact that somebody else decides not to protest doesn't mean that person is a bad person as well. But what is wrong is the emotionally charged atmosphere where people are trying to bully, trying to terrorize, or even threaten to terrorize individuals who have decided to or not to be part of a protest. Everybody has a right. When ASU was going on a strike, some schools opted out of it. Heavens did not fall. Please be guided with your statements. We'll be back after this break.
For more talk,
Conversation this morning has to do with the protest. Now we have a man on the street right now. Emeka, good morning to you. How are you doing? Hello, Emeka, good morning to you. How are you doing?
Good morning, Jude. I'm fine. How are you?
Very well, very well. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. So we know that you and a few of our colleagues are on the streets as well, giving us first-hand experiences and reports. Tell us what's going on in your part of River State. Where are you covering right now?
Okay, I'm around the Road,
Okay.
close to the government house houses,
Okay.
where the venue of this protest was to start from. But at about 9:20, at about 9:20, 9:30, I was at the Guru Park. It seems the process is yet to start because there is nobody there. Only the security personnel were seen at the gate of the Guru Park. They also went towards the Bosco Road houses as well to see what is happening. It also seems that there is nobody out for the protest as at this time. So shops were also closed.
Okay, so shops around the Azikiwe axis are closed. You just mentioned that
Closed.
yes, scanty vehicular traffic.
Scanty vehicular movement on the road.
Now, the vehicles that you're observing, are they commercial buses? You know, are they able to ferry people from one part to the other?
Yes. There is no restriction of movement on the road. There is no restriction, although maybe based on apprehension, so many persons didn't come out. But along the
On the streets, thank you very much. Thank you very much. 002-817-923-003 are not even known until it's a protest. I don't understand. Henry Chizola in Port Harcourt. We'll get to talk about that very shortly, about some of the policies that could actually make the difference for the Nigerian on the street. Promise, this is Rumu Dumaya. Promise, good morning to you. Desmond is on the line standing by. Let's get to hear from you, Promise.
All right. Good morning, my brother.
Yes, good morning, Promise.
All right. My brother, I want information across the room of my community. I think businesses are ongoing. People are out for their businesses.
Okay.
I think there's no issue, no protest, and whatever. But it's not, I just like you said, some persons have the right to protest, some doesn't have the right to protest as well. It is their civic right and responsibility. But my brother, I want to say this. When it comes to this protest of you say, I think for now, we should just caution the mass that we should apply wisdom concerning this protest. But still, I want to say this. Yesterday, I was in some places and I discovered even youths as well that are even they want to protest, talking about hunger and everything. Some are spending 50,000, 100,000 just to drink beer, just to sit down and have their leisure, whatever. Are you getting me? So, but I cannot, at least you take that 50,000 and give me 20,000 as far as I'm hungry. You have 50 I don't have. I will give me. I can consider demand that it will make the country peaceful. It doesn't mean that the president will come and give me money to eat before we eat. It doesn't mean that the governor will come and give me money to eat. If you're opportune as a philanthropy to help my life, you can also help my life. It must not be the government. You understand? So the protest, I don't think the protest, to me personally, I don't think it is necessary. Because till today, as I speak to you, people are still spending money anyhow.
Promise.
Are you getting me?
Promise, people are spending money, but ask yourself, are they spending as much as they should or they could? That's not the question. Hello, Promise. All right, moving on. Best man is Neche. Best man, good morning to you, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm still best man. I'm the house.
Go on.
Mayor, actually, we are not happy for the country. We are not happy. My own suggestion, my own opinion. Nigeria, our leaders will allow us to do our protest because there's a lot of hunger in this country. Look at our Senate President David Abagio. Look at his statement as of the day before yesterday. What he's talking. When the masses are suffering. My own suggestion is you people should allow us to do our peaceful protest in this country.
Nobody's stopping you from peaceful.
We talk about that.
Nobody's stopping anybody from peaceful protest. Allah says no. Muma, Allah says good morning to you.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, please.
Jude, sincerely speaking, the reason why we have this protest today is as a result of the prodigality of our leaders right from 1999 to date. We have set of persons who prioritize first their own interests and that of their cronies, while undermining the people that represent the government who they are serving. If you ask me, this protest before today has even started to hear the result, because you ask to see some of the progresses that have made. Some areas from information I'm having and where I am now. Some commercial, like the bank, like some shops are closed. But the process is going on. Other people are moving on the streets. They are not moving on the street. They are not moving. They are inside their houses. But the implication to the federal government is the taxes they ought and the revenue they ought to get today, automatically the way how the nature of the places are today, those things will not be accrued to their own account.
Interesting.
So, I call on the federal government. They know the cause of this hardship. On the day of inauguration of President Bola Tinubu, he said that subsidy is gone. You and I live in Nigeria, we go to market to buy things. Automatically, price of things skyrocketed till today. So I urge the federal government to fix back our refinery. If the refinery is being fixed, you see the price of other commodities will reduce by itself without any other purchasing attached to it.
All right. Okonkwo is in Rumukuta. We have Zion in GRA. Okonkwo, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Brother Jude.
Good morning.
Yes, since yesterday, I discovered that the Nigerians are divided. Some say, let there be protest. Some say, let there be no protest. So, and since they are divided, it means that the whole thing will not work. So my candid advice to the young boys of this country is they should forget about this protest. Let all of us continue to suffer. Where are the men? Where are the women? Where are the girls? So since they are divided, let me tell the young boys of this country, they should forget about this protest instead of them to go and harm themselves. Let all of us continue to suffer.
So why is the general consensus that when you protest, harm will come to you? Zion is in GRA, and I'm going to take messages very shortly. Zion, good morning to you.
We are not divided. We can never be divided. Tombia roundabout, the arts of Yenagoa, the state capital of Bayelsa State, is shut down. I told them, as long as Mr. Zion is involved, get ready for the results. As I'm talking to you, national TV stations are here. Okay. Come, I say no. See, the truth is this. When you are benefiting from the government and they are giving you peanut and crumbs, divided on what ground? We are divided and banks are shutting down. Companies are not operating. Government parastatals are locked on keys. Did we lock it up? We didn't lock them because we are in one accord. Jude, listen to me. Even the voice that say come and protest in Niger Delta. Instead of don't run now, come in Agua. I've given you our location and we are going down to Osbo Lake. Now we are marching down to Osbo Lake. The truth is this. You cannot shut the people up. This is the people we are talking about. It's not a group. Nobody is the leader of this protest. Nobody is the leader. We are all concerned citizens of Nigeria. Talking on radio every day, complaining, doing this. We are tired. Today, we say, let us exercise our popularity. And look at it now. Vehicles are not even there to carry people. Even come to Port Harcourt, GRA is shut down. No motor. come to the secretariat, lock, come work. We don't stop anybody. And this notion of violence, they don't pay them all. Many people, okay, those people who came for saying no to the protest, was there any harm? Did they maybe shot anybody? Did police stop anybody? Because they are supporting them. Now we that we want to stand for our country, say you want to stop us, there's violence. This is our country. We are not strangers. We don't have visas. We don't have anywhere to go. So we must protect our country. So you stated, thank you for giving us this privilege to give you situation reports. We will keep informing you. Tombia roundabout is shut down. That is the act of Yenagua. And we are proceeding.
All right. Thank you very much, Zion. Messages now coming from WhatsApp 009-030-6416 009-030-6416. Good morning, Jude. Where are you walking away to? Walking away from the protest or walking to the protest? It's good for people to go and protest. My advice is don't cause violence. Express your feelings. Go back to your house. Violence will not bring what we want. Thank you. That's from Ibiso. All right. Fidelis says protest is naturally the public language of the unheard. There's nothing wrong with that, but we need to be civil about the promise. Fidelis rather from a chair. Now, this one says, if the strength used by myriads of CSOs and individuals calling to shelve this protest is used in asking the government to act on the protesters' demands, government would have started earnest implementation of request and by extension communicate peace into the minds of the organizers without disagreement. Victor in Egbema. All right, let's get to the phone lines again. We'll get to Facebook very shortly. Emeka is in MOR, and we have Mira in Okrika standing by. Emeka, go on. We have a minute and a half for you. Go on, please.
Yes, my brother, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Emeka, calling from MOR local government.
Go on, please. We have that. Go on.
Yes, I am now. Everywhere have shut down. So this protest is going forward. So I am supporting the youth. So nobody should deceive them not to protest. Protest is a right. So that is the only way a poor man can express his feeling about government. We are tired of this government. How come everything be skyrocketed, everything is cost? We can access 1 pint of gas. We can access one rice. Every day, and they are not telling us they have reduced rice to 40,000 naira. Is that a problem? If they are that 40,000 is also cost. It's on the high side. What happened to fuel? So, my dear brother, I am encouraging the Nigerian youth. They should protest. It's a welcome development. And I want to use the opportunity also to condemn what is happening in Nemo local government. We are on specialist group will be calling for a former leader of the assembly, a minority leader to come and contest for local government election. MO have how we do things. We have 3 points anymore.
Okay. Let's leave it at that. Let's not get into the details of that issue. Mira is not quicker. Mira, good morning to you, please. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, please.
Thank you. This is your critical woman.
Go on.
Jude, you're absolutely correct when you said everybody has the right to go and not to protest. And the average Nigerian youth is so sensible, so smart. And I think it is insensitive of anyone trying to degrade those that decide to protest, and trying to tell them that there is no need. When an adult youth are taking his or her time, to look at these issues, know that this is affecting him or her directly, and take it and decide to take a decision to protest peacefully at that, and someone will sit somewhere and say there is no need for a protest, there is no need. I liken those persons as to be, I liken them to be portable, the way the kind of statement portable made. You're comfortable, you have the money, so you don't have any need to protest. Fine. And I really love the way the government puts it when he said that there's no need for protest, but if you must protest, let it be peaceful, be law abiding. Let you know that consider the sensibility of others. Know that they have the right and they are sensible enough to take that decision. Look, the Nigerian youth, average Nigerian youth is so peaceful. In fact, it's so magnanimous. We don't even want much. What we're looking at and calling out for is just the basic needs of life, just the basics. Do you know that there are some areas now that there is no light? Do you know that if our government is sensible, this is the best time to even give light? Youth, the average youth love light. If there's electricity, some persons that have decided to want to go out to protest, it is still light. They will just want to renounce, watch them, change their phones, or begin to press their phone. Before you know, time has gone. But there are many areas now there will be no light. The thing that wouldn't move you to even go out there, after the moment everything is just so big, they'll just move out. Look, Akpabio's statement is the most sensitive I've heard so far. Thank you, George.
All right, thank you very much. Barry is on the line speaking from Ajip Estate. Barry, good morning to you, please.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Barry. Welcome.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Well, concerning the protest, United is shut down.
Okay.
No, I personally, I keep as a feeling is shut down. Nothing is going on. And we are not carrying any arms. Very peaceful protest. The government that we are in is bad. Yes, the part is bad. Okay, now, how can Nigeria has impact of 40,000 naira? What will stop them from buying that rice last year or year before? And now they are telling us to come and buy rice 40,000 naira. We say no. We are going to protest for the world to see the kind of bad government that we have. Thank you very much. We are in Ajib now.
All right, thank you very much, Barry at Ajib Estate. Oh dear. Please call back. We have a drop call scenario there. That was the Biso from Audley Road. Okay, all right. This one says that the protest should go on, but it should be peaceful. Don't loot people's shops. Don't destroy properties. This is on WhatsApp. Don't fight with the security agencies. If any security personnel has to discharge his arms or hit anyone, the security personnel should be prosecuted. No time, my brother. Nigerian youths must succeed to bring the nation back to her glory. That's Victor from Irabie. All right, Victor, thank you very much. Quickly get into Facebook and X. All right, at Nigeriainfo PH. At Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us. Once again, the numbers to call 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0002. All right. Ndukwe is at Wimpy. Ndukwe, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Ndukwe. We have Michael standing by, but Ndukwe, the floor is yours. We have a minute and a half for you.
All right. I want to use this opportunity to thank Nigerian citizens for the stand that they have taken today. And I also want to use this opportunity to urge them to remove religion and ethnicity in this pursuit so that their demands will be achieved. At the end of the day, I give them kudos for their move. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Ndukwe, Michael is in Ajib. Michael, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah.
Yes, go on, please.
Yes, I said our people are too hasty. They are very hasty. Hasty in the sense that they don't have patience. 1 year in office now. It's not enough for us to assess them. At least we should give them chance. Though I'm grateful that the governor accepted that there should be demonstration, but it should be peaceful.
Okay. All right, Michael, thank you very much. Is 1 year really too short a time? Don't forget, in the previous administration, the same thing was said. Give us a year. That's what I'm talking about under the Buhari administration. A year went through to 2 years, and then, Nigerians kept making complaints. There's still it's the other government's fault. It was a bit of a blame game for the first 2-3 years. But is a year really too short? Because if you work in a corporation, usually quarterly assessments are made. Nigerians have a right, don't they? Ibiso is on Audley Road. Ibiso, good morning to you, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Protesters don't have right to protest. My own concern is we are in River State here, my dear River State. Me in River State, we know what is going on in River State. And why the governor said that people should not allow the enemies of the state to take advantage. I support the governor. Like in the program in Canada State, I used to say, those that don't want the River State want to take advantage. So every River citizen, I'm not against protest. If I'm in Lagos, I will protest. But in River State, this one, yeah, I will not join this protest because I don't want the enemy, those that don't want River State to be in peace, to take advantage of the protest. We should be sensitive. I'm not against anybody. Everybody has right to protest. But we should be sensitive that River State is on gunpowder. I'm not talking about doom. Because we know the happening since last year. And talking about the pass through the back door, state of emergency, state of emergency, and different things. But we should be very, very sensitive in what we are doing. Because if anything happens, dude, it will affect me so. If I'm not in River State, it will affect my family members. Now, the government are saying they want to give Nigeria youth 50,000 naira. Dude, that is not our problem. My own problem is they should fix the refinery, make good electricity and good education. People benefit from that. Now, if they annex the rail sector and this security and annex mechanized agriculture sector, you see that everybody will go back to the farm. Give security. Let the rail work. Those are bringing their goods through the road that are taking money, not pass through the road again. They will pass through the rail and take their goods to different areas and supply. If they make all these things, the masses don't want their money, Jude. And these government officials, they are on scholarship, free light, they are getting free education, everything is free. So they don't know the impact you, Jude, is feeling. When you are coming from your office to your house, you know how much you pay. You know when you go to the market, you know how much you buy it. But they own. Every month they have allowance that they don't even know what the masses are passing to. They don't even know how much is the business of Gary. So they should come down and look at what these people are saying. Don't come and watch me. If I give you that, next month I don't give. You go back to the station again. You
go back. You don't solve all your problems. You really wouldn't. All right, so thank you very much. We need to wrap up very quickly. Reading messages. Jude, so people want to protest and say the timing is wrong. No. These people are the reasons our politicians are arrogant because they have a pipeline to government. We'll be back after this break.
You are tuned in to Nigeriainfo.